Welcome back, dear listeners, to another episode of Anthony Knows. No judgment, your story matters. Today, we have a heartfelt message from one of you, a brave soul, reaching out from the whirlwind world of new motherhood. Here's what she shared. Since having my baby, I've been feeling really down. Almost like I'm sinking into a fog I can't shake. I keep blaming myself for not feeling normal or happy enough. I carry this heavy burden of guilt, and it's tearing me apart. Oh, my friend. First, let me gently say, what you're feeling is not just understandable, it's incredibly common. You're not alone in this storm. Postpartum blues or postpartum depression, and whatever shade it wears for each person, is a real, valid experience. And yet, society often paints new motherhood as a non-stop parade of joyful baby cuddles and Instagram-worthy moments. It can feel isolating when your story doesn't match that shiny picture. But here's the truth. They forgot to mention the foggy mornings, the overwhelming exhaustion, the emotional roller coaster that can feel like an out-of-control carnival ride. Now, let's cut through some of that self-blame. Your brain is undergoing a thunderstorm of hormonal shifts, sleep deprivation, and emotional recalibration. Your feelings are not a failure or character flaw. They're a natural response to a profound life change. From a psychological view, your mind is still working overtime to protect you. Even if it doesn't feel that way, sometimes it signals distress by pushing you into a spiral of guilt. Or shame is like a misfiring alarm system, trying to get your attention. So, what can you do when the guilt monster shows up uninvited? First, recognize it as a guest, not the host. When you catch yourself thinking, I should be better, pause and try swapping that script. Say, I'm doing my best in the hardest job I've ever had. It's a tiny linguistic shift, but a giant emotional leap. Psychology research tells us that self-compassion practices, not just self-kindness, but truly holding yourself with understanding during pain, can work wonders. You're rewiring your internal dialogue to be less critical and more supportive. Here's a little nugget of humor to lighten the mood. You're basically running a 24/7 startup called baby carrying, with no business training, no bricks, and a very demanding CEO who's great at crying on cue. If that doesn't call for some grace, remember, even the best CEOs have rough days. So should you expect perfection from yourself? And let me get a bit real with you, sometimes kindness needs a pinch of tough love. If you find your thoughts persistently dark, urging you to punish yourself mentally, that's a red flag to reach out for help. There's no shame in calling in backup from friends, an animation family, or mental health professional. Ambitions to handle it all alone look noble but often end like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle. It's just not safe, my friend. Lastly, create a little pockets of life for yourself. Maybe it's a 5-minute dance party with your favorite tune, a quick chat with a friend who's in your corner, or a moment just to breathe and acknowledge, I am enough. Healing doesn't happen in a day or a week, but every small act of self-love builds a sturdier you. So, to the wonderful new mother out there, to everyone feeling this confusing mix of joy and sorrow, I see you, I honor you, I hold space for you. Keep telling your story in your own time and your own way. It matters. And remember, it's okay not to be okay sometimes. You are not failing. You are growing. Thank you all for sharing your truth and for trusting me with your stories. Until next time, this is Anthony reminding you, no judgment, your story truly matters. Stay kind to yourself, keep reaching out, and keep shining even on the days when the light feels dim.